What's up, everybody? It's your boy Agent, and we're back at it once again. We are going into this weekend, and you know what that means. It is Super Bowl 57. Yes, the big game is finally here once again. It is back, and I think it is going to be a phenomenal game. Now, my Pittsburgh Steelers are not in the Super Bowl, nor did they make the playoffs, but we'll be back sooner rather than later. But here today, I'm going to give you my predictions of what I think is going to happen in this Super Bowl 57 in Glendale, right outside of Phoenix, Arizona, in what should be a good one between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, this is the teams that are practically even right now. Coming into this game, you got the matchup of the first two starting black quarterbacks in NFL history in the Super Bowl, an amazing accomplishment between Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts, and they both are phenomenal superstars at their will. So, that being said, coming into this game, both teams are first and second in sacks, 70 for Philly, 55 for Kansas City Chiefs. So that's going to be a big thing coming into this game. But I am excited. And as we all know, the spread came out when the line first dropped. It was 2.5. It has dropped down to Philly minus 1.5. Now, I'm going to go out and say it. I'm taking the Kansas City Chiefs. It will be a tight one. This game is almost pretty much a pick 'em. I've seen everybody picking Philly, but I am going with Kansas City Chiefs, and that is because of one Patrick Mahomes. Yes, Patrick Mahomes just won his second MVP last night at the NFL Honors. Now, he's trying to be the first guy since Kurt Warner's Super Bowl 34 to win a regular season MVP and win a Super Bowl title, which I think can be done for Patrick Mahomes once again. He threw for over 5,600 yards, 40 tubs, and throwing to not a lot of guys. Not a lot of guys we know of. You got Juju Smith-Schuster, Valdez-Scanlon. Mecole Hardman's been up and down the lineup. They acquired Kadarius Toney, Jerick McKinnon out the backfield, Isaiah Pacheco, I'm sorry. And there's a lot of guys. Lost Tyreek Hill, and they said he was going to be the best, but the steadying guy in this whole thing has been no one other than one of the greatest Titans, and I think he has a chance to be the greatest Titan of all time, and that is Travis Kelce. Number 87 has been the cog in this system, and Andy knows what he's doing. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to give you the reasons why I think the Chiefs will win. One, this offensive line is very much improving. They have revitalized this offensive line from a couple years ago when Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City got embarrassed by Tom Brady in Tampa in the Super Bowl in Tampa. Now, left tackle, you got Orlando Brown acquired from the Baltimore Ravens. You got left guard Joe Tooney, got him via free agency. Creed Humphrey, center, one of the best in the game, a draft pick from Oklahoma. Right guard Trey Smith, who could have been a first-round pick but had some medical issues, out of Tennessee, a great pick. And then you have Austin Wiley, the only guy on that line from that Super Bowl team. Now, this offensive line is much improved, and I think will give Patrick Mahomes enough time to throw the ball with his vaunted Philadelphia Eagles defensive line, who throws 6 or 7 guys at you who can get to the passer. Well, my second reason, and that is, like I said before, Patrick Mahomes. This guy does not quit. He does not die. He's been every year he started, he at least has been to the AFC Championship game. Now he's going to his third Super Bowl, man. This is remarkable, man. If he can cap this off and win another Super Bowl, that'll be 2 MVPs and 2 Super Bowls in 3 tries. So I think he can do it with his greatness. I know his ankle's hurt in the AFC Championship against Cincinnati, but he carved them up, through for over 300 plus a couple touchdowns on a bum ankle. So you gave him another 2 weeks to recover. Now, I don't think he's going to be 100%, but it's going to be better than what most guys 100% will be. And I think he's going to have a hell of a game, throwing for over, I say, 280, 2 touchdowns, 40 rushing yards. He's going to be out there looking good today. Looking good. It's come Sunday. And the third thing with this game is the addition of this run game. Now, everybody thinks Kansas City is pass happy. I know they led the league in passing yards per game in the regular season, but this guy, Isaiah Pacheco, has came on strong, a 7th-round running back out of Rutgers University. He has came on strong this season. Clyde Edwards-Helaire continues to be hurt, but he's just phenomenal to carry. So he had over 130 all-purpose yards in that game against Cincinnati. Now, I think he's ready to play. He runs hard, powerful. I think he's going to put some bruising on these Philadelphia guys. He's going to be aggressive, and Philly's going to come out and do some things with him to get him the ball early and often. He can also catch the ball, too. But you got the other factor of Jerick McKinnon, who's had a lot of touchdowns this year, especially in the red zone. Pat likes to throw him the football. But Jacob McKinnon catching the ball at the backfield. I think it's a great dynamic duo weapon, and these two are the X factor in this game to see who can get this done. It will help take some of the pressure off Pat Mahomes, but I think he's going to be spectacular either way. So those are my underrated guys. And look out for this Chiefs defense who is unheralded. You got Chris Jones, obviously we know about him, Frank Clark on the defensive line, but you got Nick Bolton, a phenomenal linebacker. And this secondary for the Chiefs has been a phenomenal. They're playing a lot of rookies this year. Trent McDuffie, Josh Williams, Brian Cook, Jalen Watson, all drafted to rehaul this defense, and they're looking good. You got Juan Thornhill back there as well. But they are looking good, and I think they're ready to play. Spags will dial up some blitz like he does when he exactly when he played for the Giants as well. I look for this Chiefs team to have a good performance, and like I said, I can never doubt Patrick Mahomes. It's kind of like when people used to doubt Tom Brady, and he will always win, even if he wasn't the favorite in the Super Bowl. And I think Pat will come out and get his second ring and lead the Kansas City Chiefs to victory. And oh, by the way, Andy Reid definitely has more to play for too in this game. As we all know, he coached in Philly for years. So this is going to mean a lot to him as well. But I think it's going to be a great game. And my final score for this game is 28-24. Kansas City Chiefs wins another title. Let's go, Patrick Mahomes. Hey, everybody, watch the game Sunday, eat some good food, have fun, stay safe, but most joy, love football, baby. It's your boy Adrian, and I'm out.